Hey guys, today I'm going to tell you about how you can get a job in 2020. Hey, what's up guys? My name's Hafsa and I'm a third year medical student. Welcome to my channel, Confessions of a Doctorholic. This is my first ever YouTube video. I'm super excited. If you like what I'm about to say, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I'm going to share with you a story. It's a friend's story. She was an air hostess for the past 4 years and she was made redundant. And she supports a huge family as well. And I know so many people out there are going through the same thing. I've got some family members that are going through the same thing. So I'm hoping that this video will help all of you get a job. So, as you know, when the pandemic hit, no one's been flying because, well, quarantine and everyone's just afraid of getting infected. So as a result, there's so many people that lost their jobs, and specifically air hostesses and pilots. So my friend had a pay cut by 50%. It started off, I reckon, with a 30% pay cut, and then that went to 50%, and eventually they were like, you know what, we're sorry, we don't have money anymore, we can't employ you anymore, and she was made redundant. If you are in the same boat, I've got a few tips and tricks for you to get a new job ASAP. Okay, so for those of you who are not familiar with LinkedIn, LinkedIn is an app, it's also a website, and it serves as an online CV. But did you know that it can also be used to help you find jobs? Yeah, so I'm gonna show you what I'm looking at on my laptop at the moment. Okay, so before we continue, I urge all of you to have an open mind. And by this, I mean, whatever you've done your entire life, like even if you've worked for Macca's, everything has happened for a reason and it can actually help you get a good job. You may not think so, but trust me on this. So I'm a biomedical science graduate, and before starting medical school, I managed to score a job with Virgin Radio with no radio experience whatsoever. I know, that sounds wild. You're probably thinking right now, why you? So the answer is I'm persistent as, and while I was in undergrad at Deakin University in Australia, I used to present at like mini conferences. We used to present some mini presentations to our peers. I've also worked as a Deakin University ambassador, where you have to explain to people about the uni and why they should come to Deakin University. So I felt like those skills have helped me present to people. So I did my honours year, and lab research, not really for me. I enjoy research, just like the isolation, not my thing. So my supervisor, an absolute legend, she was like to me, you know what, you're actually quite good at presenting and you're comfortable doing that. Why don't you look into podcasting or radio jobs? You know, something completely different. And there I was thinking, oh, like, am I gonna be able to actually work for a radio station? So many people try to get those kinds of jobs. But then I was like, you know what? I've got nothing to lose. I'm gonna try doing this. And I kept emailing, I kept calling until one lady replied. She gave me the email address of the PD of the radio station, and I sent an email. And from there, I got an interview and scored the job. Let's rewind and go back to this friend of mine. So she's into beauty stuff. She's into face masks. She's into makeup. She knows what to do. She knows how to get your skin to glow. And I know some of you right now, you're thinking, okay, so your friend gives you advice on what to do to your face and stuff, and you're gonna be zooming into the video. So go ahead, I'd be zooming too. So basically, she doesn't have experience in the beauty department, but she's naturally good at this. She's the one that I go to for advice on what to do to my face and what face masks should I get and how to get rid of that annoying zit that keeps popping up every single moment I stress. So we got her on LinkedIn, and this is currently my LinkedIn profile. Okay, so this is where you go to jobs, so that's over here. You can search by title, skill, or company, and you can choose whichever city, state, or zip code. You can also do remote jobs. As I mentioned in this example, my friend is into beauty things, and she lives in Dubai at the moment, so you can just type in beauty, and I'm just gonna keep it generic. I'm not gonna click on advisor, consultant, or anything like that, and I'm gonna click on United Arab Emirates. you could also do Dubai. And there you go. So over here, first job, product development coordinator, okay, by Huda Beauty. As you can see here, you can get your job description, you can see the requirements, it says entry level, it says the employment full-time, it tells you everything about the job. Now, what I absolutely love about this first result that popped up is this easy apply button. So if you've got a LinkedIn account, this is absolutely amazing. It makes life heaps easier if you're trying to apply for a job. So I clicked on it, and this is my LinkedIn profile. So I just have to chuck in my name, my country code, and you click next. You fill in your address. I'm not going to do this at the moment. Upload a resume, a photo, work experience, and you just keep clicking next. I've seen some other easy applies which were heaps easier than this. And then you click on review in the end, and if I filled everything up, I can click on submit application. So as you can see from my profile, it has some things that are automatically filled up. This is from my LinkedIn page. Okay, now here's the next thing that I'm gonna say. Over here, you can see that 1,382 applicants have applied for this job. So basically, what I'm trying to tell you right now is why should they pick you out of 1,382 applicants? And to be completely honest, 1,382 isn't that much. You could be one of a million or one of 100,000. So why should they pick you? This is the answer: persistence. So, if I wanted to get this Huda Beauty job, this is what I would do. So you do the easy apply, and then I would scroll down. It says see more, learn more. You click on all of that. Sometimes they give you an email address and a phone number. So what I would do is I would send a personal email address or a phone number. Over here, it says, because this is on LinkedIn, I might send in a LinkedIn in message. Or I might try to find if there's someone that I know that works for this company. Okay, see all 359 employees. So looking at this, it says second, third, second. So what these numbers mean is basically how connected you are to them. So personally, with the second and the third, they aren't really connected with anyone that I know. If it's a first connection, it means that they know someone that I know. And it doesn't mean that you shouldn't connect to them, but it means if you have a first connection, it means that you can approach those people to get a job in somewhere like Huda Beauty. All right, here's another thing that you can do. If you can't find it on LinkedIn, use Google. You know, just chuck on Google, go over there and try to Google these people. So you can Google Huda. You can text her on Instagram. You can try to find her email address. If you want to try to find someone, think outside the box. You can find ways to speak to them. And if you go above and beyond and you try to communicate with them and you try to forge a connection with them, something magical will happen eventually, because you are one of the 1,382. You are one of the million that has tried to score this job. So check it out. Let me know how your job applications have gone in the comments below, or text me on the gram. All right, guys, so hit the like button if this helped you, and I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.